We're going to celebrate a beautiful recipe. We're going to do a daiquiri, but no ordinary daiquiri. We're going to do a winter daiquiri. This is a recipe that we did in Jamie magazine, and it's beautiful. And it's lovely to show that daiquiris can kind of vibe and change and evolve with the seasons. So, where do we start? First up, lovely glass, of your choice, frankly. A little bit of ice is nice, just to chill the glass down. So we're starting with a beautiful, gorgeous dark rum. This has had 8 years, okay? Barrel aged, really, really nice. Lovely complex flavour. Pick something that you like. I want 50 mils of rum into a glass. Very simple cocktail. Couldn't be simpler. And also classy, very, very classy. I'm going to go in with 25 mils of clementine. That is roughly half of this. Squeezed in, and then a teaspoon of maple syrup. So just a little tiny swig there, hardly any. Then top that up with ice, and we're going to give it a lovely shake. Pour it in here. Oh, nice. One thing you can do. It's a cold infusion, right? So it's not super accurate, but just flake off a little bit of cinnamon, chuck it in there, give it a slap. And it's subtle, which is what we want. Chill. Nice chill glass, double strain, through another little tea strainer. Catch any of those little bits of cinnamon that are broken up, but also little tiny ice crystals that are just gonna get on your nerves a little bit. But that is a lovely, refreshing drink. Obviously we're playing with flavour because it's got the wintry little bit of spice in there. You've got that little bit of maple syrup, which is lovely, the dark rum, and that little bit of clementine that really kind of makes it feel Christmassy, but also it's cold. So, really, really good. I think it's really important to sort of find that balance. Taste your clementines, and if they're really sweet, you know, use much less maple syrup. If they've got a nice acidic sort of twang to it, that's the one that's going to work best in this. So there you go, guys, a winter-inspired daiquiri. Very simple, very fast, and a load of fun to make. Very nice.
Hi, I'm Jay, and this is my mulled wine with a twist.
Hello lovely people. Okay, we are going to do a beautiful fruit punch for winter time. At this time of year, certainly for half the world, it's getting cold. There's lots of festivals, there's Christmas, there's Thanksgiving, there's all those kind of lovely family occasions when you're having parties. And I want to do a punch that's really delicious. Beautiful martini prosecco, and it's going to collaborate and have harmony with the Grey Goose La Poire pear flavour, which is delicious. So what we're going to do is get our bowl. This is a lovely heat-proof glass bowl, but you can use any bowl you get your hand on. Bring some water to the boil. I want to use about 5 cloves. Come and have a look at this. Classic wintry flavours. Half a stick of cinnamon goes in. Just 1 or 2 little bits of orange zest. Little star anise going in as well. We're going to go in with about 300 mils of boiling water. That's about a kind of big mug's worth. I've got fresh blackberries here, kind of the end of autumn fruit. We're going to go in with about 2 punnets of blackberries. Of course, you can use the same in frozen if that's what you've got. Just a couple of pears, sliced up like that. So what we're going to do here, guys, is we'll use the boiling water to really infuse, almost like a tea, the flavour out of the spices and that little bit of zest. And then we go in with the fruit, and there's enough heat there to sort of start breaking down, you know, the structure of the fruit to release the more kind of jammy flavours instead of just fresh flavours. We'll let that just sit for a couple of minutes, then just mix it up, and then we're going to go straight away to cold. So I don't want any of this alcohol hitting anything hot, okay? So we're going to hit this up with lots of ice. So it's about half full, just like that. And then we're going to go in with 300 millilitres of vodka. This is the La Poire Grey Goose. Delicious, really, really nice. Certainly, if you've never tried it before, it's a nice change. So 300 mils goes in here. This is for 10 people, by the way, guys. This is the martini prosecco. So it's not dry, it's got a nice sweet edge, nice appley flavours, perfect for harmonising with the vodka and these fruits here. So I'm just going to open that in there. We're going to go in with a full bottle, which you want to get nice and chilled as well. This is definitely a little bit different for this time of year. Just move it around. So give that a nice, gentle mix up and serve it straight away, guys. You don't want it to over dilute, but it's very refreshing. And if you want to put a few bits of the garnish in, of course you can. Put a little blackberry in there. Oh, really, really good. Very refreshing. I'll tell you what's really nice about that is the La Poire vodka works brilliantly with the Prosecco. And with that extra complexity from that little quick infusion and the fresh fruit, absolutely gorgeous. So there you go, guys, a really delicious Prosecco, pear vodka and blackberry punch. Absolutely gorgeous, very quick to make. It's got complexity, but it's also really, really simple to do. Your mates are gonna love that. That's for 10 people. Perfect for a little dinner party or party. Enjoy. Take care. Lots of love.